Firstly, David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. On the move from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Vanderbilt's offense will get first crack at it here. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they seem free. And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Throws to the tight end. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Commodores will punt this one away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Toledo's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. The transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Let's apply deep downfield. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And the Rockets line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around.
just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. That last drive fizzled out just as they had to run it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
So now it's second and long. Here we go. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And after the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, this offense faces third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Working that left side now. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The Rockets will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Here's the give off the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Bring in the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they crowd the quarterback for a loss.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the O? Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers. They're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lockhart. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. It'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive.
And some room to work. Got enough for the first. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. What a disappointment. No good. Kicker trying to tag a four on the scoreboard, guys. He couldn't do it.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in sleep.
The Rockets offense is back on the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Out the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Rockets send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts it down.
You want to make play calling easy for an first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Base 27, jump, ready, go. To the air on first down. Grab through the middle. It's Flanagan. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle on the legs.
Got his man.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll run out the field goal kicker. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Now let's take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The Beavers have the lead, and they have time on their side. I think it's a little early still to try taking the air out of the ball. Do what got you here and plan that play. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Oregon State. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Walks one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Rockets will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Catches it at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quick slide complete. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They go to the draw. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll bring it back. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
And he passes on the touchback. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone is not a good one. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Tight game as we start the third quarter. We'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement and make the adjustments to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
It's complete on the right side. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Rockets lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Now, David, on 30 inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get over.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile. But it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Here comes the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
The Rockets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. Got rid of it just in time.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch. It's Lang. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Rockets will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The points have been tough to come by, and they'll try to stretch this to a 2-possession game on this drive. Rides the back on the option to give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. He just kind of looked that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catch it, you see their heads start to turn to try to think about getting upfield.
There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They give it to him again. Breaks the tackle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And the pressure gets there. Down he goes at the 18.
And a nice job by this defense. I think give up a lot of yards. They've gotten to the scoring area of the field multiple times, but they keep forcing field goals. They did a great job again on that third down.
Just drives it between the uprights. They're now up 9-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Going right to work up top. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Rockets in the hurry-up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Fires to the tight end. Caught, and he's forced for a first down on the nice pickup there.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. The and the Rockets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got him downfield. Try to get behind his blocker. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Here we go. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference, defense.
They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking for a crease, it's Flanagan. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. That third down pass is coming in hot before it fell to the ground. Commodores decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Here's the pressure. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
The Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Goes to fire on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. He'll step out just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. They got it first and 10 from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
I just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And the Rockets have this offense rolling.
Let's go! Let's go!
Looking for space. It's Lewis. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Got it in the middle. It's Markov. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field. See the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, the 4th quarter, you get to the quarterback who does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
The Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Man, you practice this all week for a reason. The 2-minute situation is so important. I like the completion. I like the first down. Let's see if we can get one more play in real quick before the 2-minute timeout.
Come on, set!
They'll ride the hot hand. Makes one man miss. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Down!
Makes the catch.
What a great job by this offense. Listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. And those big moments right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And let's check in with Kevin Myers in the studio. Kevin.
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today. They're up by 15 over Oregon State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Thanks for grab.
I love the defense. How about the physicality on that one? That's a tough route to defend, and he catches the football, but what does he do? He gets it on the ground right now. Good physical tackle. No yak on that catch.
Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Didn't even come close to getting back to the line. He'll lose 8.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot. That's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with the double.
Well,
tempo is going to be a big deal right now, but fourth down coming up, trailing, you have to dial up the right play right here.
And first things first, you got to get the first down. Like, I got to convert this fourth down. The clock is irrelevant at that point. Then I got to kick it in high gear, make some plays, and getting scoring position to try to take the lead.
I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down one score, gotta have it right. Intercepted, number 19. And they're dragging down after a different turn on the interception.
We've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that tackle.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Happy with the situation. The quarterback